Today is February 18th, 2020. The jab is still the most important punch in boxing. Now I want to talk about my top 5 heavyweights, my list, and my own personal opinion. At number 5, I got Andy Louise. The only reason why I got Andy this high on my list is because he was the heavyweight champion of the world. You can't take that away from him. He earned that. He beat AJ. You can't take that away from him. He earned that. And he a pretty good fighter. It's just I feel as though he's not at the top of the. He's right up under the guys right there, you know. And what put him there is his fast hands. His fast hands. He got a chin, and he gritty. You know, he'd get in there and he want to scrap. You know, he want to fight. But we already see now that he can be outboxed. We already see that. He let big stiff, robotic AJ outbox him. Move around the ring, jab him, pop shot him, all types of shit. Like, well, that was crazy. You let this guy do that, that's because he got slow feet. He flat-footed. He got that Mexican style. You know, like that's pretty silly. You can't fight like that at heavyweight. You can't be just flat-footed. Let me just come in like that. You know, and you that short. You know, how is you coming in at 260 pounds, 268 pounds, 265, whatever it was? You a professional athlete. Like, you a professional. You got one job. Your job should be training. That's it. You should be in the gym every day. How I go to work and punch the clock, you should be at the gym punching the clock. It don't make no sense. Like that makes no sense. Every top athlete takes care of themselves. Every top basketball player, every top football player, every top Olympic athlete, they take care of their body. That's their job. That's how they make their money. There's no way you should be coming in that fat. But he is dangerous. He is absolutely dangerous. He got them fast hands, and if he get in on you, he'll fuck you up. That's my number 5. My number 4, AJ Anthony Joshua. What can I say? I mean, this guy's weird, man. He's weird, man. This is a weird heavyweight champion that we got right here. He's not the best in the division. I haven't heard anybody say that unless you're from the UK. You know, he's got a weird promotional situation. Like, he doesn't seem like he's that interested in the game. I don't know. It's just me. Like, he doesn't look that interested in boxing like that. Like, I don't know. He's getting away on. He's big. He is strong, and he's being managed right. But he has to work hard to come back and do what he did against Andy Louise. Not Andy Louise. Is it Andy? Yeah, Andy Louise. To come back and fight a totally different fight. Come in leaner. You know what I mean? You can't take that away from him. He worked for that, But I just don't see it. Once he fight anybody in my top 3, I think it's going to be bad, man. Oh, he beat Klitschko too. And that one, the regular old jab, lay on you, 1-2, lay on you, Klitschko. No, that Klitschko was coming to knock him out. Like, he was coming, that Klitschko was exciting. You know what I mean? So, that's my number 4. My number 3, Tyson the Gypsy King Fury. I mean, what can you say about Tyson Fury? He is a boxer. He can box. That shit might look weird to you, or all that irky jerky and little antics that he does. That's part of his game. You know, he got a nice knuckle game though. His knuckle game is nice though. To me, I like it though. You know, it's kind of hard to watch sometimes, but I understand what he doing. He playing mind games all the time. He playing mind games. He poking at you. He poking at you. You know, he trying to frustrate you, and most of the time it works. Most of the time it works. In his last fight, what is it? Otto Valene? I'm not sure if that was it, but the guy that cut his eye, shit wasn't looking that good, man. It wasn't looking that good against a guy you supposed to dismantle. You know, um, he got a nice knuckle game, like, you know. I got him losing this Saturday against Fury, but against Wilder, but he got a nice knuckle game, man. You know, like just little shit. I love that thing he does like this with the glove. You know, that shit is like a, what I want to say. It's frustrating. You know, it creates an anxiety. You know, I love that little movie that when he get to doing this, and you know, just if you don't believe that creates an anxiety, I want you to walk up to somebody, just on somebody you playing with, and just start to shaking but don't say nothing. Just shake your hand like this. And they gonna be like, hey, well, man, what you doing, man? Fuck you doing? Like, fuck you. Like, man, hey, chill, man. You all right? You know what I mean? Like, he just, the antics, the little irky jerky style, the pop shot style, it's, I like it. It's all right, you know. But he not gonna win this Saturday. I think he know it, I know it, and you know it. My number 2 heavyweight, Luis Ortiz. I got Luis Ortiz at number 2 just because I feel as though that he's the most skilled heavyweight. He does everything right. He knows how to box. He got that Cuban style, and they teach boxing. You know, it ain't nothing flashy. He ain't that flashy. He fights like a big Rigondeaux to me, like a bigger Rigondeaux. You know, he got that left hand. It's strong, and he can box. The only one that he can't beat, in my opinion, is Wilder. Everybody calls him old. Everybody says, I heard one guy say he's a bum. Like, what are you talking about? Do you even watch boxing? Fuck is you talking? That's weird. That was nothing. But they say he's old and he's past his prime. But why these guys ain't signing up to fight him? Why these guys? When he supposed to fight AJ? That's supposed to be an easy win. Ain't nobody signed up to fight him but Wilder. You know, and a fight that I want to see, no matter how the Wilder Fury fight go this Saturday, I want to see Ortiz versus Wilder. That's just my own personal, something that I want to see for my own personal self. You know what I mean? Like, I want to see them two get it on. I want to see what that look like. I want to see what they look like together. You know, but he the most skilled. He would be the best, in my opinion. He would be the best heavyweight in the division if it wasn't for Wilder's big right hand. My number 1 heavyweight is obviously Deontay Wilder. Now, maybe out of all the guys that I mentioned, he would probably be, what I want to say, the least, he's the least technical, for sure, you know, but that's because people don't understand his style. He's a basketball player. He is a small forward with boxing gloves on. If you was to take a small forward out the NBA, no, a small forward out of college, you know, a guy that had an injury in college, and put some boxing gloves on him at 19, and somehow he had just a powerful right hand that was just amazing, and you taught him the basics, because that's what Wilder got. A jab, the most important punch in boxing. He got the jab, and he got a right hand, and his right hand is a bomb. That's what it is. It's just an absolute bomb. He gonna knock your head off with that, and he got the jab in the right hand. Now, if you go to any boxing gym, any reputable boxing gym in the world, that's gonna be the first combination you learn, and you can tell that he he got it down pat because he know that his right hand is a bomb. The first combination you gonna learn is the jab and then the right hand. That's the first combination you're gonna learn. The first punch you're gonna learn is the most important punch in boxing. It's the jab. That's gonna be the first punch you learn. If you're at any reputable boxing gym. Then after that, you're not gonna jab and then hook. That's experience. You're not gonna jab and uppercut. You're gonna 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. They drill that into your head. And you can tell that that's what they did. They drilled that into his head. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. And his 2 is a bomb. His 2 is electric. He gonna electrocute you with that 2. And you can tell that they know what they got when they got Wilder. They got a guy with a bomb. And his trainer, Mark Breland, one of the best amateurs of all time in amateur boxing, a guy like Mark Breland, 1, 2. Mark Breland was a knockout artist as an amateur. As a professional, he wasn't the greatest, but he's one of the best amateurs ever, in my opinion, because he was knocking people out as an amateur. And they know what they got. They got a tall guy that ain't, I don't want to say skilled, because it takes skill to deliver that right hand. You got a big tall guy, and you know that he's got a 2 that's just a knockout. It's a nuclear bomb. Teach him the basics. 1, 2. The second combination you're gonna learn is 1, 2, 3. Jab, right hand, hook. How did he knock Tyson Fury down in the 12th round? With a jab, right hand, hook. The basics. He got the basics mastered. So until somebody find a way to stay away from that right hand for 12 rounds, or find a way to knock him out, he the #1 heavyweight. That's my opinion. See y'all in the next video. The jab is the most important punch in boxing.